Remedy Force will undergo an update on Monday, March 6, 2017. The full video will describe in depth every feature and function related to this update. This video, however, will just cover the basic ideas and major function additions or changes to Remedy Force or the Help Desk ticketing system. As you will see in your screen, the self-service screen is displayed. This is the self-service screen as we know it and has pretty much looked like this since we launched a little over a year and a half ago. However, the screen that will be displayed after we update will look like this. As you will notice, the screen is much more user-friendly and cleaner. What you see here is our tiles are much more narrow as opposed to these wide tiles right here. They pretty much follow the same order and offer the same types of services. Your common service requests will be listed here at the top, and your popular Ask Tom articles will be listed at the bottom. Whereas what we currently have is you have your common service requests listed vertically here, and you have your popular Ask Tom articles listed here. However, you do have to click between the two. After the upgrade, you will have both listed simultaneously without having to select one or the other. Common service request will have 6 service requests listed at a given time, and popular Ask Tom articles will have 6 as well listed at a time. This number right here will tell you the total number of common service requests or the total number of popular Ask Tom articles. To display the remaining number of service requests or Ask Tom articles, you'll simply click the All located on the upper right corner. And now you see All. To request a service, you'll select the Request a Service tile, and here you will be able to view your categories and subcategories. You will also see the different offerings for that category or subcategory. Once you select an offering that you would like to submit a request for, you will notice that that form is listed in the middle of the screen in a window similar to a pop-up window. Whereas previously, the description of the field was presented on the left side of the field, it is now on the top of the field. You still have the ability to select a ticket and submit it on the behalf of another individual. Previously, required fields were denoted by a solid red bar to the left of the field. Now they are simply denoted with the word required above the field. To submit an attachment, you will select the paperclip on the bottom right corner. Once you are through filling out the fields, you submit the ticket. Once the ticket is submitted, you will receive a ticket number at the top of the screen. To view your tickets that have already been submitted under your name, you will select View in My Activity. Once you select this, you will be able to see every ticket that has been entered under your name in chronological order. You will be able to see the date, the time, the ticket number, the category, and the status of the ticket. To open the ticket, to view the contents, you will click on the ticket. All the information for the ticket will be found in the collapsible sections of the ticket. If the ticket is closed and you would like to reopen it, you can select Reopen. If the ticket is open and you would like to close it, you can select Close Ticket. These are the major changes for self-service in the new RemedyForce update. For changes concerning the RemedyForce console, we'll navigate to the console link. You'll notice the link to the console is located in the tiles in the left frame titled Staff Console. Note, this link is only available for staff members. To navigate to the console, select Staff Console, and you will now be able to view the console. To access the console and its tickets, you will select the appropriate category. One major change to the console is the ability to adjust the column headers for each individual user. Previously, the columns that were listed were there for every single user in the university and were not customizable. The best one could do would be to shrink those columns down to make them as small as possible. However, with the new console, you can remove you can remove columns that you do not want to see. You can potentially add new columns that you do want to see, and you can reorder columns in the manner that you want to see them in. To do this, you'll select the icon in the upper right corner that reads Select and Order Columns to display in the list view. Once you click this icon, you will be given this window, which allows you to reorder and add and remove different columns. To remove a column, you can drag and drop. You can highlight a column and click the left arrow to remove it. To reorder, you can click a column and drag it, or you can select a column and select your up arrow to move it. Once you have reordered your columns in the manner that you would like to see them in, you can select Save, and your changes will be reflected. Another change that we would like to mention in this new console is the ability to assign a ticket to yourself. So if you open a ticket and would like to assign it to yourself, as long as that ticket is in a department or a queue that you are a member of, you can select the Assign to Me button. If you are not a member of that queue, when you select the Assign to Me button, you will be receiving an error message which reads, "Your changes cannot be saved because the record does not belong to any of the queues for which you are a member." If you are a member of the queue, once you select that button, it will turn green and your name will appear under Staff. One other added feature is the activity feed. The activity feed, you'll notice on your right-hand side, If you click on it, you are able to see the notes and emails as well as the attachments for that ticket. You also have the capability to add a note, send an email, or add an attachment from the activity feed. This keeps you from having to bounce back and forth between the incident form and the record details. You can do many things through the activity feed. To add a note, you can click on the plus sign, type your note, and hit add. To send an email, you can click the envelope, type your email, and select send. Please note that if you send an email or wish to send an email with an email template, in order to get to that template, you'll have to select the click here link at the bottom of the body field. This will open up the full email window that allows you to select your template. These are the major changes for the Winter 17 release. For more information and to receive information about every feature change or update, please view the full-length video found on the splash page or the UMTech website. Thank you.